What's hanging? My name's Lillian, and today I'm going to be showing my friend Ben some tips on how to properly set up a hammock. Let's see how he's doing. As Ben showed, setting up a hammock isn't always as chill as it looks. So first, we're going to need our hammock. You got that?
Yep.
Next, you need to find a good spot to set up your hammock. Maybe you could set it up in your local park.
Today we're hammocking at the University of Minnesota St. Paul campus.
So one important thing to consider when you're putting up your hammock is the trees. The trees hold up your hammock when you're laying in it, and you need to make sure that they're healthy and strong enough to support you. You also need to take care not to disturb any of the plants, animals, or people.
What if I see any litter?
Well, of course, pick it up. Let's get going and see if we can find a good place to set up the hammock.
Cool. This looks like a pretty nice spot.
Well, you're right. These are some pretty large trees, but first let's look up, down, and around. Let's look up to the sky. When you're looking at the tree canopy, keep an eye out for any dead limbs that might be a hazard if they were to fall in the wind. Also look up to see if there's any splits in the tree or clear damage. If so, that tree's not right for hammocking. Next, look down at the ground. Look around the ground for any vegetation or flowers or any planting other than grass or bare dirt. Since we've looked around at the ground, it seems like it's not a great place to hammock. There's lots of vegetation here, but let's still look around at our surroundings. So this tree trunk looks fine. We're in a nice quiet area, not disturbing any other users of the park. But let's look at that tree trunk. It looks pretty damaged. I don't think we should set up our hammock on that tree.
Yeah, you're right. Let's find another spot.
All right, let's go.
What about this place? It's nice and shady.
Yeah, this is a nice spot. However, that tree is pretty small. We want to have a tree at least 8 inches in diameter, which, as we'll show later, is about the width of a piece of paper. And we're also crossing a path, so if anybody wants to use this path, that's pretty disrespectful. Never put up a hammock crossing a path or getting in the way of anybody else.
All right, well, let's find another spot.
Yeah, let's go.
What about this spot? It's right next to my dorm.
Awesome. So you're thinking about putting it on the light pole?
It's my favorite light pole.
Well, you know what? Let's not do that. Light poles and other man-made infrastructure are not stable places to put your hammock, and you might damage the light pole. So instead, always opt for a healthy, mature tree.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next place.
Well, this seems like a good spot. I checked up, I checked down, I checked to see if our trees are big enough, mature enough.
Yeah, looks great. Let's get started.
Let's do it. All right, I'll get the straps out.
Okay,
This is good.
Nope, that's just about 1 inch thick or maybe 1.5 inches. You need to have at least 2 inches thick straps. Try these.
This makes sense. Protect the tree.
Yep, protect the tree.
All right, finally. That was exhausting.
Thanks for watching. Keep in mind these tips and tricks to safely hammock for you and the tree. Enjoy your time out there.